Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is our third online lecture of the class 7. You know about it that we have started the chapter number 1, which is about the digestive system. So, digestive system. Digestive system is related to the digestion. Digestion means the breakdown of the large molecules of the food into smaller molecules which can easily absorb into the blood. So for these digestions a proper system is involved, and this proper system is called digestive system. Clear? Okay, now coming towards the food, that food which we eat on daily basis. What is food? Food is a substance which is useful for health and gives us energy, which we eat on daily basis, and that gives us energy for our daily life activities. This is the food in which the different fruits and the different vegetables are included. So, food are divided into 5 basic categories, in which carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals, and vitamins are included. So, what is the function of these 5 categories? Now, we are starting the carbohydrates. So what is the carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are the basic component of the food which gives us energy. Carbohydrates gives us more and more energy, and this is the basic food which is present in the different foods like the sugars and the starch. Sugar and the starch are the sources of the carbohydrates, and they gives us more and more energy. Now, coming towards the proteins. Proteins are very needed and very important. Why they are important? Because they help in the building of the foods. They help in the repairing the damaged parts of our body. Proteins are the body building foods that are the part of every cell in your body. Proteins are needed to repair damaged parts of our body. Proteins are needed to repair the damaged parts of our body. You can see in that picture there are the different proteins. Protein are present in the meat, protein are present in the chicken meat, protein are present in the fish. Clear? These are the sources of the protein, etc. Fats. Now coming towards the fats, right? Fats are stored as a layer of insulation. Insulation means which provide us energy as well as heat. Fats are stored as a layer of insulation under the skin. Fats are present under the skin in the special type of the tissues, and they gives us energy as well as heat. Fat produces twice as much energy per gram as carbohydrate, and about a quarter of energy we use each day comes from fats. On the daily basis, we get energy from the fats as twice as compared to carbohydrates. Now, coming towards the minerals. Minerals describe a whole collection of elements. Whole collection of elements including calcium, phosphorus are needed to build the bones and the teeth healthy. So you know very well about it that the calcium build the bones. Calcium is needed for our healthy bones, and phosphorus are needed for our teeth, for healthy teeth. Sodium and the potassium are keeping our nerves functioning. Click. Clear. Nerves means they carry message towards the brain, from the body towards the brain. So there are the brief description of the minerals. Now coming towards the vitamins. Vitamins are one of the basic component of the food. Clear? Essential to our health. It is very needed. It is very important for our health. Why? It is needed in very tiny amount and tiny quantities. A lifetime supply of vitamins you is only about 250 grams of our weight. According to our weight, we need vitamins only 250 grams. Clear? Now coming towards the fiber. Fiber is also one of the basic component of the food for a healthy diet. Clear? We also need fiber as to help the passage of the food through the digestive system. Fiber helps in the digestion. Clear? When we take the food, if there is a problem in the digestion, so fiber helps in the digestion. Clear, girls? Now coming towards our new topic, which is digestion of the large molecules. Clear? This is our new topic. Digestion of the large molecule. What is meant by the large molecule? Something big. Clear? Large molecules. Everything you eat is made up of molecules. Everything is made up of molecules. So everything we eat is made up of molecules. Molecules present in the fats, proteins, carbohydrates are the large molecules. So these large molecules are difficult for the digestive system or the digestive tube to absorb or to digest that molecule. So we need to that these molecules are needed to break down. Why they need to break down? Because for the absorption in the blood, they have to be taken to the every part of the body through the blood stream, because we need energy. So these food molecules are needed to be broken down because they have to be taken to every part of the body through the blood stream. So it is impossible for the blood stream to allow the large molecules. So it is needed to break down these large molecules into small molecules. These are the proteins, carbs and fats. Clear? In carbs, grains, rice, potato, vegetables, veggies and fruits. These are the carbs. So in the different food, protein, carbs and the fats are present. And when we eat these food, our body need to be broken down because our blood stream doesn't allow the large molecules. So digestion, the process of the breakdown large molecules of the food into small molecules. This is called a digestion. When the food is broken down into from large molecules into small molecules, this is called digestion. This is the digestive system, which is starting from the oral cavity, and below the oral cavity or below the tongues there is a glands, are the salivary glands, and these glands help in to releasing the saliva. Saliva helps in to soften the food and easy to swallow. Then after this, esophagus is present. After the esophagus, the pancreas. After the esophagus, the stomach. The stomach, the pouch is present which stores the food. Clear? Which stores the food. Then small intestine and the large intestine. So digestive process. Digestive process involves four basic steps: mechanical digestion, chemical digestion, absorption, and removal of waste. Mechanics, force in which the force is applying. Mechanical digestion is the mechanical breakdown of the food which occur at the mouth, which is done by the teeth. The food is cut or the breakdown by the help of teeth. Example, chewing of the food with the help of the teeth. Now, chemical digestion. Chemical digestion is the chemical breakdown of the food by using some enzymes and the acids. This is called chemical digestion. Like enzymes break down the starch, fats, and proteins. So what is the enzymes? Enzymes are the catalysts which speed up the reaction. It does not take part in the reaction but just to speed up the reaction. Clear? So chemical digestion are that digestion which occur at the stomach, small intestine, and large intestine, and it helps to break down the food into small molecules, and this is done by the different chemicals and enzymes. Now coming towards the absorption. Absorption you know about from the word. The next step is absorption of the small molecules so that the body can use. Absorption of the small molecules which body can use. Now coming towards the removal of waste. The last step is the removal of the insoluble waste through the body. That waste or that food which can't be break down more into our body, in our body, and which is not needed for our body. So that food is removed from our body through the anus. Now coming towards the digestive system, which is properly adapted for the digestion of the food. And human being adopted or mammals adopted a proper digestive system. Digestive system is a long tube which begins in the mouth and ends at the anus, which begins at the mouth and ends at the anus. This is the digestive system which begins at the mouth and ends with the anus. Anus is the last part of the digestive system. Clear? The end part of the large intestine is called anus. So what is the digestive parts? Food passes to the different digestive parts of body, like mouth, digestive part starting from the mouth, esophagus, pharynx, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum, and anus. These are the digestive parts which involve for the digestion of the food. So the partial digestion of the food is starting at the mouth. Thank you girls. This is the end of our lecture. Inshallah, the next topic we will discuss in the next lecture. Thank you.